Hi West Bay Bengals, it's Mr. Skolton here. And I'm sorry I can't be with you this week, but I'm really excited about the lesson that Mrs. Keeper is going to share with you today. It is based on the artwork of a very famous American abstract artist known as AlmaThomas. Now, AlmaThomas spent 30 years as an art teacher before she became famous, which means there's still hope for Mr. Skolton. Take a look at a picture of her right here.
This is AlmaThomas. She likes to paint some pictures.
Like this one, for example. Or this one. And this one. Let's go back to that first one for a second. This is at the beginning of AlmaThomas's artist career, and you can see that her work is a little bit more abstract. This is obviously a sunset over the mountains. Do you see it? However, as her career progressed and her work progressed, she focused less on abstract art and focused more on simple lines, shapes, and colors. This made her work more non-objective. Non-objective art is art that is not meant to necessarily look like anything, but just a celebration of how lines, colors, and shape interact with each other. Do you see it now?
Okay, so here's how we're going to get that AlmaThomas vibe on our artwork and celebrate Valentine's Day at the same time. We're going to start with one color. Mrs. Keeper is going to grab one color for you, and you're going to start in the center of your paper, and we're going to make a concentric shape just like AlmaThomas's non-objective artwork. Okay, so I'm going to start just by making two dashes that are going to be in the shape of a heart or almost looking like the letter V. So I'm just going to make a dash going diagonally this way, and then I'm going to make a dash going the opposite way, like this. Okay, do you see how it kind of looks like the letter V or a heart? Then I'm going to make another row around the outside with dashes. They can be different sizes, okay? But we're just going to keep going around the outside, kind of in a heart shape, and we're going to try to keep them nice and close together. So I'm going to actually make that one a little bit longer, just so they stay nice and close together. And it'll give the work that mosaic or collaged look like we were talking about when we looked at her work earlier. Now, as you're doing this, Mrs. Keeper will pass out a second color to you. And so as she passes out that second color to you, you're now going to start mixing the two colors together. So we're going to create a gradients from one color to another. So for example, I'm going to take a little bit of my pink, I'm going to take a little bit of my blue, and I'm going to mix them together. And you're really going to want to think about your color mixing knowledge and what colors might work together the best. Orange and green is probably not going to make the prettiest color for you, but if you are up for it, I am too. And I'm going to make a row or two with that new color. And I'm just going to keep going around the outside in concentric shapes, as you see here. All right, now I need to mix some more colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little less of the pink and a little bit more of the blue, so that my color is slowly changing from pink more towards that blue color. And if you just add a little bit at a time, the color change is going to be really nice and subtle. Make your work look really interesting, just like AlmaThomas's work. If you happen to get to the point where you're using basically the purest form of your second color, like I am here, if you get there, you can always ask Mrs. Keeper for an additional color to do some additional mixing as you work all the way to the end of your paper here. So for example, Mr. Skolton is going to choose an additional color. I'm going to choose some yellow. And she will come around and provide some extra yellow for you. And you continue the same process. I'm going to add some blue and add a little yellow to it to slightly change the color, just a little bit, and continue around the outside. Notice how I'm going all the way to the edge of my paper here. And I'll add some more yellow to that. There you go. Have fun, enjoy yourself, take your time, give me your best quality work, and don't give Mrs. Keeper any grief. Thank you, and I can't wait to see you all next week.